Alright team, we're back. Let's finish this cakewalk of an Odyssey, shall we? Dinosaurs and Machines, also known as Machines. Yes, this video is gonna be a bit late because me and the missus went out and had a lovely meal together, which was great. Went to a little place called Run Amok. It is a place that specializes in serving hot dogs. And to be honest, hot dogs outside of going to a Bunnings are pretty rare here, if I'm honest. So it was nice. Very full at the moment. Like, oh, it's ABR. Oh no, it's just all regrowth. Okay, that's fine. That's actually better. Definitely better than ABR. At least with this start. But yeah, went to the hot dog place. It was very good. Like, typically you don't see hot dogs outside of, like I said, going to Bunnings. But, yeah, no, it was very good. It was very nice. I am incredibly full. Ah, that's just awkward, isn't it? That placement kinda ass. Gives them too much time to regen over there. Yeah, and some of them just go straight through. Not ideal. But yeah, so if I make some pretty horrific sounds during this part, just know that it's nothing too crazy. It's just me dying. I think I'm gonna do that just to try and cut this shit down faster. I probably should have done that from the start, if I'm honest. Probably should have just put the second one there, but you know what, it's fine. We live and we learn, don't we? We live and we learn. Fuck. Sorry, I'm just really concentrating on living at the moment. Not in BTD6 either. Just in general. Like, I am that level of full right now. Okay with that going through. Well, it can't be a full green. It just can't be, so we're gonna have to do that. No! You dick! Don't do it! Oh, that's totally gonna swap to a green, isn't it? Alright, let's just make life easier on ourselves, shall we? Let's just do that, and then we'll do this one nearby, and then if we need a third one, we know exactly where it's going, and then we'll just take it from there. But yes, I had a hot dog that had, I think it had a worst sausage in it. And then it had things like bacon and eggs and cheese and there was like a hash brown on top of it, all with some delicious sauces as well. I couldn't quite remember them. But then we also had some chips that we shared between us, and I had an Oreo milkshake. Fuck. It was delicious, but I don't know how it happened where I like ate the food, felt fine afterwards, but then, you know, I drank some water because obviously eating very saucy foods and then very sweet, delicious drink does not leave a whole lot of room for hydration efforts. And so I drank a good chunk of water afterwards. And since then, water tastes amazing to me right now. It's like the only thing I would want to drink in this moment, given every option on the planet. But at the same time, it's continually keeping me in that full state. And that's not amazing, if I'm honest. It's not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. Alright, how are we looking? Etienne's certainly helping out with some consistent damage across the board. We love that. What do I want to get next? I mean, in a perfect world, I'd just go straight for the heli. But we don't live in a perfect world, do we? We live in a world where I feel so full that I could throw up at any given point in time. Luckily there's like a bag next to me that I could throw up in if I need to. I hope I don't need to, but yeah, just if at any point in time this video just sort of cuts and you see like a few rounds go missing or something, first of all, hopefully they're not important rounds where, like, you know, strategy actually matters. But second of all, is probably just me cutting out the fact that I am currently yakking into a bag. So, you know. Is that death? That's not death. That's fine. I really did want to just buy a heli, so worth. Absolutely worth. I will need... Oh, Etienne's got camos covered. So I'll go for this heli to be automatic, and then I'll buy like a mortar or something for the leads. There we go. Thank you, heli. Cleaning up pinks like it's nothing. There we go. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I don't know how I am in this state of being right now. But I'm currently in the state of being of like... drinking water both hinders and helps my situation. You know, it feels like it's gonna help me, but then I drink it, and it's like, hey, guess who's still just as full as they were before? And then I point to myself, and then my brain nods for me. Yeah. It's that kind of experience. Is it valid to have lead popping power just as a single fucking mortar? What if I give it faster reload? Does that pop all lead balloons that I need it to? Oh my god, it does. That's cool. Kinda thought it would be a little slow. And every time you hear me sort of burp or breathe out, just know that I'm either one step closer to vomiting or one step closer to feeling like a normal human being again. Either way, something good is about to happen. I don't understand why people don't like vomiting. I mean, like, I get it, it's not a pleasant experience, but at the same time, it's like, oh my god, thank fuck my body has finally realized that I've made a terrible, terrible decision. You know? It's like, thank god it's actually doing something about it now. Rather than letting me feel this terribly shit, you know, for much longer. Honestly though, great fucking food. Would absolutely go back there again and order not the same thing. I think I would have to cut something out. Doesn't even matter what, just something. Either the hot dog, or the fries, or the shake. Whichever. Just so long as something is removed and has not been replaced, I feel like that's a good thing. Okay, how are we looking? A little scary, I won't lie. Regrow farming is a thing that is happening. That's okay though, we can counteract it by just fucking them up more. It's a natural counter to regrowth farms, just having more damage. Let's do this now. I feel like those rainbows are the cause of it. Oh yeah. Plus you can help out with a bit of damage here. Oh, right. Yeah. Didn't think that part through very well. Let's see, what can we do about that? Not razor rotors. Follow me, friend. Let's see if I can get you to do better things. Probably can't. Actually, yeah, the mortar too. The burning actually helps out quite a bit, because that lot will just die. Oh, but that lot regrows. Okay. I think if I set up the mortar sooner rather than later. You can stay on pursuit because you seem to do really well with that. We'll do heavy shells and we'll just micro you a little. Just try and make sure the thing is constantly on fire. Good, 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 great. Goodness gravy, Batman. We fucking did it. Alright, there we go. Now we just need more reliable damage. Like an overdrive. Or two. I suppose if we had the engineer, we could just completely erase the regrow property entirely. But that's not what we're about. That's not how we do things here. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Overdrive again. Okay, good. We will still be getting our lives back. It's going to be a little more tough, because obviously it's all regrows, so we will get stumped a bit more frequently. But oh wait, no, we can just get a fucking recursive cluster. What am I on about? Still, Etienne's global camo detection in this scenario is so handy. I'm worried support Chinook might start a bit of a farm. So we'll have a farm annihilator here. Yeah, I think that's good. Doesn't even need to be recursive just yet. As it stands, it's pretty good, I would say, yeah. Because we've got the burning, and then it goes into constant damage over time from these overdrives, as well as the heli hounding on it. I don't think we need recursive just yet. This should die. Much easier now, yeah. Much more easily, I should say. Beautiful. This is promising. It's showing me that this can work. Good, good. Money's coming in now, so we don't have to hold back on buying things like recursive and the bigger bombs. The damage will come. Come on, money and lives. Thank you. Alright. We just now have to press this button 4 more times, and then we're good. We should have all our lives back, and hopefully it'll be before round 70. Beggars can't be choosers, but we can sure damn hope. Do I need to worry about anything? 63 maybe? Not if I get a second recursive. If I get a second recursive, I won't have to worry about anything. Or if I get a tax zone. Yeah, if I get a tax zone, I won't have to worry about anything, because recursive will annihilate the lead balloons on round 63 before they even get close to the tax zone. And tax zone will literally kill everything else. You ever get that full that you think to yourself, fuck, I need to start working out? It's not even like you do it often where you get this level of full, but you get that full and you're just like, god damn, I didn't realize my stomach could hold this much. That's apparently the state I'm in right now. Okay, one more, and then we've got our full lives back, as well as a potential tax zone. Come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Okay. Not quite the timing I had anticipated, but Recursive Cluster in the best spot ever has once again saved our souls. Tax zone, there we go. Alright. Balloons? What balloons? I didn't see any balloons. Admittedly, once again, even though I got the tax zone, Recursive Cluster saved our ass there. In fact, we're kind of running a bit of a primary strategy here, aren't we? May as well take advantage of the upgrades that present themselves. Bam. I guess we don't even need the camera detection upgrades, do we? It's my usual go-to. I guess it is unnecessary though. It's still good to have a regrow blocker. That matters quite a bit here, but at the same time, we've basically won, so why would it? I just drank more water. Oh, it really is like nectar from the gods, but at the same time, whoo! To that feeling again. Oh yeah, by the way, I downloaded, well, I bought and downloaded some of 13 games, I think it was, thanks to the Steam sale, Steam Autumn sale. Oh yeah, there were some good ass discounts. Anyway, I bought a bunch of games. A good chunk of puzzle games, actually. Anyway. Quarry, done. Next. Quiet Street. Let's do this. I feel better that every second that passes. In small increments. 1 to 80, hard difficulty. No monkey knowledge, that's fine. We've been working pretty well without it so far. Can we get away with this? It sells for 210, which means we'd need to have 710 to be able to make Etienne work ASAP. Which means we only have to get through 2 rounds. 1 and 2. And then we can just sell your boy here to get what I want. which is Etienne in the same spot. Yeah, we expect it now. Lose a few lives here and there, but we get them back. We know this. Let's just buy these early. I don't know if we need a sprayer yet. Might be a little bit overkill. Just for now. How are you looking at you? I mean, I guess you've got your ability. No balloons are going through at the moment. You'll be able to see camo balloons before round 24. We'll need to be able to pop lead balloons beyond that, but we've got some pretty cheap options to do that. Either a bomb shooter or a mortar. Everything's fine. Okay. Once again, I would prefer to buy the helicopter next if I can help it. And again, the helicopter on this map might not actually do too well. I might just freak out and not know what to aim for, like it does on half the other maps. Okay. It's fine. Shouldn't be any yellow balloons yet. Which I fear will be the first in a series of balloons that will run through the defense. Oh, that was close. Didn't get it the second time round either. Lucky us. Alright, let's do this. Oh, and you better believe I'm gonna put him on pursuit. No way am I babysitting this guy the whole game. No, thank you. Come on. But yeah, I think my two favorite games that I've downloaded from this this Steam sale, my two favorite games are ones that I've played before, and I absolutely love the crap out of them. But I've not had them on PC, like on Steam. So it'll be nice to be able to either stream them or maybe even record and upload them, because they are fun games, they are puzzle games. I've completely forgotten all the puzzles, and so it'll be a good time all around to replay them again. And for those of you who are wondering, and by the way, these are, at the moment, they are my two favorite puzzle games. So if you're into puzzle games, and you're, oh yeah, looking for lead popping power. But yeah, if you're into puzzle games, you know, and you're interested in that sort of thing, then I would highly recommend playing a couple of games by the names of The Witness and The Talos Principle. They both do sort of touch on the topic of religion a little, but it's more in a questioning manner rather than a preachy manner. You know, where it's like they'll mention certain aspects of religion and just be like, It makes you think, you know, because one of them's about, oh, I don't want to give away too much, but one of them's about a robot questioning life and supposedly hearing a sort of narration from a godlike figure in the game, whom is presumed to be a robot. I don't quite remember the storyline behind it, but essentially there's a few endings you can get if you choose to listen to this godlike figure or not. And then I think in The Witness it does bring up a few Bible verses and stuff every now and then, but for the most part it is sort of asking the hard questions of like, why does it have to be this way? Or you know, this clearly doesn't happen. Or I'm not doing it justice. I would just highly recommend that if you're interested in puzzle games, you play the shit out of them. Because they are the best puzzle games I have ever seen. And they're both sort of open worldy, exploring type games as well. It's not like puzzle 1, solve this puzzle to get to puzzle 2. Puzzle 2, solve this puzzle to get to puzzle 3, you know? It's not sort of boring and linear. It's more, you know, if you're sick of this area, go to a completely different one. You don't have to start here. You don't have to box yourself in like this too much, you know? And the Talos principle, which is a bit more linear than The Witness, it offers, you know, like hints and guides and shit along the way as in-game mechanics if you do get stuck, which is nice. Also, one of my favorite parts of the Talos principle is that you can leave messages for other players to find, which I think is an amazing feature that more games need to add. Yeah, I guess we can use the ability here. Because you can just randomly come across a message. Like, admittedly, they are preset messages. You can't be like, fucking bastard of a puzzle bullshit. You could just sort of leave these cryptic messages as if to be like, hey, the bucket will guide your path or some bullshit. And it's a little silly, but in a great way. But yes, would highly recommend both. They are both quite heavily discounted, and there's even a few bundles that include both of them if anyone is interested. But yes, would highly recommend them. And so yeah, hopefully I'll be either streaming or recording some gameplay of that for you guys at some point. I think it would be quite fun. Especially The Witness. Like, I feel like the Talos principle, you know, you get in and you mess around and you kind of understand things immediately. Whereas The Witness, you could spend days on a puzzle not having the slightest idea of why you're not able to complete it. Because in certain instances in The Witness, you just don't know what the fuck's going on because the game doesn't really teach you. You know? It how do I put it? It doesn't directly teach you. It just allows you to figure some things out, and then it'll add something new. And then you gotta figure out how that interacts with everything you currently know. It's a very unique way of tutorialing, I guess. Come on, Chinook. I need my lives back. Can't be sitting at 19. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay. Now we're going places. I feel like I should get the mortar and put it on Etienne's side. It just feels as though Etienne needs more defense. And boom. put it like there. So it hits both Moabs and balloons alike. Artillery battery, of course. This is working suspiciously well. Money and lives. Oh yeah, this is incredibly suspicious how well this is working. I think I'll add a ring of fire here, and also a bomb shooter. Let's get those. But yeah, nothing too crazy, but also crazy enough that the balloons think many, many, many times before coming here again. You really just gotta freak them the fuck out. Plus one more use of our ability and we will have all of our lives back. Hell yeah. But banana bread, bro? Hell yeah. Oh, goodbye balloons. We barely knew you. We also don't care to. Ooh, and something interesting happened at work to me today. I was told by my boss that we're introducing something new next week. Not next week, but maybe the week after. The training for it is next week. But essentially, other than him, I'm gonna be one of the few people that knows how to do it. So we're introducing a new way for people to get orders. And so I'm gonna be taught and trained up on how to organize all that shit next week. And then it's me, my boss, and then a lovely lady that I work with who's gonna be sort of organizing that on a semi-regular basis. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Because we don't usually do these as like an option. But maybe if we start doing them, then more and more people will be enticed to order them. But yeah, we'll see how things go. I will give you progress reports where possible, and if you don't care, neither do I. But yeah, hopefully I can start playing some either the Talos Principle or the Witness, because they are flawless in terms of puzzle games, in my opinion. Amazing puzzle games. The Witness is actually another one of those few games that I've technically not completed everything in. I say technically because like I think I got all the achievements in it on the PlayStation version, but I purposely avoided completing all of the puzzles simply because on my absolute favorite games now, I try and leave some things undone just so I always have a reason to return. Because if I 100% a game, and I mean like every single achievement, every single quest done, every single skill maxed out, things like that, I never actually end up going back to play the game again, and I think that's fucking tragic. So I do my best to leave my favorite games, weirdly enough, out of completion. like Hollow Knight. Still haven't done Pantheon 5. Not all in one go sort of thing. I've beat every boss in the game, at least once, on their regular difficulties, but yeah, Pantheon 5, not something I've done. Not yet. I don't intend to do it anytime soon. Every now and then I'll stream Hollow Knight and I'll, you know, give it a go, but by no means have I been actively trying to beat it. Like, every now and then, sure, but I'm not like grinding day and night on all the difficult bosses that I'm struggling with just to try and get that win on the whole thing. But yeah, I'm not really trying too hard for that, just because it's my favourite game, and I don't want to ever stop playing my favourite game. And I still can't wait for Silksong to come out. That shit's gonna be great. You know it's gonna be great because they've been delaying it a lot. Shit companies will try and deliver things to you early. And sometimes they work well, but for the most part, Overwatch 2, they disappoint quite quickly. But the companies that are just like, hey, fucking sorry, but we don't feel comfortable releasing this game to you in the quality that we have it at this point in time. Give us more time, we'll get it to you in a better format that we think is, you know, a much better improvement based on what we could have given you now. And I'm like, fuck yeah. That is phenomenal. And it is absolutely what I would prefer over releasing shit early without half the features. So much better. So much nicer. So much better. So much better. Oh, Pat's Pond can eat my ass. This map is shit. Whoever thought of it and designed it, you will burn in hell. At least in my metaphorical version of it. I hope you know what you did. And I hope whoever made this Odyssey in Ninja Kiwi headquarters also burns in that same metaphorical hell because they didn't give us any fucking subs or boats to work with. Also, no Dart Monkey, no Ninja Monkey, no Alchemist, no Druid, no Wizard. It's like they took all my favorite towers, sucked them up, and then just blew them into a vat of acid. And then said, here, go deal with this. The Alchemist might have lived, but nobody else. Nobody else. Anyway, I'm gonna do the exact same shit that I did in the last run that didn't work, because this time around it will work. Because I have a mana shield. And having more than 9 lives would have certainly helped in my last run. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna finish this game. I'm gonna go to fucking bed. I'm gonna wake up, gonna go to work. And it'll feel like I've not even had a night off. Good times, good times. I think I'm gonna start making a list. Like some sort of fucked up Odyssey Santa. Where, if there's a certain map, for example this one, that shows up, I'm just gonna immediately go monkey knowledge on. Because I don't like losing time to trying this bullshit over and over again until I eventually find a solution that does work, you know? I don't like how much time I waste. Literal hours have been spent here, for example. Where I've just been fucking playing this terrible map. And yes, you may say skill diff, and it really is. But it doesn't mean I don't get to bitch about this map and how shit it is. Pat's Pond is horrible. Pat, clean your fucking pond up, man. Clean that shit up. Anyway, enough of that. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up for work tomorrow. Don't know how hot it'll be, but I'm gonna be grateful that I'll be at work and not in the boiling fucking heat. It's so nice to lose lives and not care. You know? If there's one thing I would recommend to absolutely every single BTD6 player, regardless of if you're playing it for the first time today or have been playing it for years on end, Mana Shield's just the best thing ever. Don't give a shit what anyone says. It's just true. It's just true. We will need a friendly neighborhood bomb shooter over here as well. But yeah, number one, best feature in this game, Monkey Knowledge, Mana Shield, is just a yes. It's just an immediate yes. Plus, with Etienne starting at level 3, not only do we start with his ability, but it means he will also give global camo detection sooner, which is absolutely an incredibly useful thing. Okay, let's do this. Obviously he doesn't give it right now, but it'll probably be sooner than... Oh, there you go, it's right there. I was gonna say, it'll probably be sooner than round 38, that's for sure. I think that's when he gave it to me last time. Come on, recursive. In theory, my day at work tomorrow will be relaxing and chill. My day after that will not be. And all I will ever want to do is just go home and lie in bed. But that is not what I am going to do. I have an important event to attend. And whilst I really would like to miss it, it would be incredibly disrespectful if I did. And so I'm not going to. Because I care what others think about me. It's been holding me back since day one. Day fucking one. Why must I care what others think? Who designed me that way? Who built me to be the people pleaser that I am? Oh my god, look at how easy that was. And then just gone. Fucking gone. This is a new high score, everyone. That's right. I've been spending hours on this, and I didn't even get past round 40. That's the sad truth of my situation. That's how bad I am at this map. Anyway, I'll slowly figure this map out. One day. I don't think I'll ever do it on chimps. Actually, yeah, it is difficult to say if I am terrible at this map or not, because every time I encounter this map, I don't do it willingly. It's always in the Odysseys, and when it's in the Odysseys, it's always blank plus blank as an extra layer of difficulty. You know, it's never just 1 to 60, medium standard, you know? It's always medium standard. ABR, you start with less cash, you know? Or like this, for example. Hard standard, 1 to 90, you start with the right amount of cash, but no selling. No selling. Plus it doesn't help that I have my own imposed no monkey knowledge rule, which I break quite frequently now. You don't even understand, like, I used to care a lot more. You know, like, if I resorted to using monkey knowledge in an Odyssey in the past, I used to care so much more because I was like, I'm letting down the people that don't have all the monkey knowledge that I do. But now I'm just getting to the point where it's like, I care about my own mental health. So if I have to use monkey knowledge, I'm gonna use monkey knowledge. I just don't have a care in the world. Anyway, we are going to have a heli, specifically so that we can make a little bit more money. Or maybe we shouldn't focus on money. No, let's focus on money, because look at this dumbass. In the middle of the fucking pond like he's helping. But yes, we will be getting a middle path heli for money. Money-related reasons. As the blowback also helps. Yeah, I think this is still a good play. Yeah, I believe that to be a good play. I do eventually want this to be a tier 4. Just so it's a laser beam of death. As for how we're going to deal with round 90, I haven't even thought about that. Probably going to be a Spectre. Oh my god, that was so nice. And so surprisingly easy. Can't wait to get some sleep after this. I am looking forward to going to bed. And by going to bed, I mean lying on the floor in my living room. Because that's where I went to sleep. Well, that's not where I went to sleep last night, but that's where I woke up at 3 AM covered in sweat. And I ended up sleeping because fuck, it is hot. Let's try this first. A little extra damage on the cerams. Ooh. Actually got to that. Wow. I'm surprised that 2 recursives aren't sort of good enough. Nevertheless, we can do this. Summon a goddamn dragon. That gives us more time to think about things. Come on. Thank you. That's built up enough of a Ceram murdering wall of spiked balls, I hope. Hey, thank you. That's what I was hoping would happen. Oh, oh, oh. That is not very kind for them to just drop that bomb on me. Come on. Just give me the plasma accelerator, and I will stop murdering the children of these balloons. Thank you. Now, give me a second plasma accelerator, and I won't start murdering the children of these balloons again. Here's what I've found out actually quite recently. I feel like this is important to divulge before I proceed to tell you what my plans for the future are. Also, I didn't ever get a support Chinook for extra money. It's dumb as fuck. Anyway. Something I found out about myself recently is that I thought to myself originally that if, like, my attention span when it comes to playing certain things was just very short, because I'd always jump from, like, game to game, all the time, you know. I'd get sick of playing one game, I'd quickly jump onto a different one, and I'd get sick of playing that, so I'd swap to a completely different one, other than both of those, and then I'd just keep doing that and stuff. So I thought I had, like, a pretty short attention span when it came to games and stuff, and just, like, entertainment things, like, TV shows and movies and stuff. The second, like, I finish a movie, I'm not the type of person to then binge watch the next movie, or like a TV series. I'll watch like 1 or 2 episodes, and then I'll be like, okay, that was enough, and then I'll stop. Whereas other people can binge like an entire season's worth of a TV show or an anime, or just like 8 or 9 episodes. I can't do that. My max is like 3 or 4, and I think I've come to realize why. Because I've sussed it out in my head, where it's like, if I have set a plan to do something, right? I saw those were creeping through. If I have set a plan to do something, or plans have been made that have been agreed upon to occur, right? If that is something that has happened, then in my mind, I have already immediately sussed out how I think it's gonna work. And then if it doesn't work that way, then I start hating the activity. But there is much more to this, right? Because I then realized that it's not about how I think the activity is gonna work. It's about when I think the activity is going to end, right? Because when I go out with my mates, we say, I don't know, go out to a bar or something, right? My thought process of that is not like, let me plan out the event with the guys, you know, so step by step is like, we go here, we order this, we buy these, we talk about this, we bring up that, we talk about when we're gonna meet up next. You know, that's not what's going through my head. What's going through my head is, we're gonna meet up, we're gonna have a great time, I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna fucking play this, do that, eat this, brush my teeth, fall asleep, right? And it's not that I hate socializing, or I've got a short attention span when it comes to doing things that I enjoy. The problem is that I start planning for things to happen in the future, right? So, like I said, you know, when I get home, I'm gonna do this, and that, right? My problem is that I do that, and then, obviously, plans might drag on a little longer than I expect. You know, maybe I thought we were going to be finished by 8, and we finished by 10, which is it's a big difference, you know? It's a very big jump in time, 2 hours later. And you know, while I'm out at the time with the mates doing whatever, that's fine. I'm still going to have a great time with them. But the reality kicks in when I get home. So then I think to myself, oh, I remember having all these different plans and stuff, but I now have 2 hours less time to complete those plans. That sucks ass. And so now, I'm sort of self-sabotaging here, in the fact that whenever I'm doing an activity that I know for a fact is going to last longer than I want it to, I don't trust that. I just start hating the activity to the point where it's like I'd rather do literally anything else than that activity. We're gonna swap these guys to be more direct. Beam through long straight parts of the map now. I feel like that will make a very big difference. Shit, I should probably keep an eye on things, huh? Fuck. Okay, we good. That's not good. But yeah, so if you hear me bitching and complaining about something, it's probably because I want to do other things. Just fun fact. Now controls 4 drones all the time. Yes, please. That is what I need. That $15,000 upgrade right there. That is the good shit. They're keeping it from me. Gonna wait for this one to run out. Then we're gonna bring in the extra drones. We're also gonna leave the laser beams of death to where they are. Turns out the helipilot is playing a much bigger role than I expected him to. No. That sucks. Why can't I sell? That is the one thing I could really do with right about now. Just being able to sell. Also, can you not move as much? Can you just sit like there? And then I'll try and figure out how the fuck I'm gonna finagle the rest of this. Bring in the cavalry now. god, how am I alive? Shouldn't be. Why couldn't I bring an extra heli? That would have been nice. 2 instead of 1. I did actually forget to buy Etienne's upgrade again. Alright. We're doing it. Manual Ray of Dooms. We'll also buy this. Also get rid of these. Fucking perish. I know for a fact that's the UCAV, but it's nice to think for a split second that maybe that was just laser beams of death doing their job really well. Fuck. That was legitimately so close too. What round are we even on? 82. Weird. What can I get that's, you know, actually good enough to help out here? Fucking bird! Yes! A fucking bird, man! How did I not think of that? How did I not fucking think of that till right now? Oh my god. Big ass bird, man. Put him right there. And, yeah, sure, a little piranha thing. Why not? A fucking bird! It's a motherfucking bird and it's gonna save me. Any balloon that gets too close on this side will be transported to the start of this side. Which means all the firepower can just fucking go here, mainly. Get rid of this rock, that might help. Oh yes, and we have the puddles! The puddles of burning flame death. Or something. It's probably not their exact full title. Oh god. Alright, fuck that. Continue. Nope, not dealing with that bullshit. Right. I won't spend any more money. I will simply make do with what we have. And that will be possible. Fuck. That's not an ability we have. Can't do that. I meant to press the other button. Let's just press that. Okay, so it's number 3. Okay. Number 3. That was the ability I was going for. I am at the point of I don't care anymore. Could you tell? Could you tell? You fucking should have been able to. Spread the love. Good. 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 Bird, please move them. I don't know if you moved them. I'm terrified now. This fucking bird thing. Oh god. Okay. Like I said. Not spending any more. Then that 500, I guess. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Actually, no, we got given 5,000, right? So I will not spend more than 5 grand on this lovely defense. We did have that ability ready. And I know we had this one ready. Okay. Oh, fuck me, man. Just shove it, you know? Just shove it. We're gonna lock that there. Because clearly my aiming skills are fucking shit. Just gonna lock those. We're just gonna focus on using our abilities. I'm gonna try not to spend anything at this point, because now I've just gone way fucking over budget. But I know what abilities I had ready. I guess we're gonna just fucking try and get through using those. Oh, and fuck me, it's super fucking easy now, isn't it? Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so what? 2 continues, 10 grand given to me. $10 grand given to me. Which means can't spend more than 10 grand. No, have to have 10 grand in the bank at all times. Balloons are getting through at the top, which means buff the defense at the bottom. Still got 10 grand. Still got 10 grand. Use this. Somehow we're fine. 10 grand, remember. Hey, max level for Etienne. Good on you, buddy. Okay, 10 grand. 10 grand. Permanent dragon. That's always good. Maybe that was a little overkill. No, apparently not. Yeah, I should have gotten those spiked mines as soon as I possibly could have. Just like that, we are winners. Round 82 just fucking screwed me, man. Just screwed me really ridiculously hard. Oh, GG everyone. Anyway. I don't like Pat's Pond. That has been Dinosaurs and Machines. Let's face it, dinosaurs are shit. Go with machines. And let's face it, dinosaurs and machines are shit. When compared to... I should have brought that, honestly. Dinosaurs and machines are both shit when you think about magic. Magic would have been perfect, would have been perfect, would have been perfect, would have been perfect. They gave us this. Would have been perfect, would have been perfect, would have been perfect, would have been perfect. They gave us these. Would have been perfect, would have been perfect. I'm gonna end this before I descend into salt madness. Anyway, it's been Dinosaurs and Machines. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one.